This guy is an idiot.
Put a turn into a Coliseum. Suggests that one of the things I might try this game is to try a timing push on tank. It's really a matter of what timing push could I do though. I mean, we're past. I would need to be preparing more than I already am for a timing push for crossbows. So that's probably not going to be a thing. So it's going to be after crossbows then if I have any chance of making something work versus this. Alright.
This fucking guy, dude. He's been following around my units with a scout, an embarked scout, and he's just like, he's declaring and taking them.
Oh, is he doing exploration? Is that why that is? Golden Age, good timing. Need workshops. Gifted a pikeman with an upgrade, that's quite nice. What do I owe Matter? 2 subs or 1? I don't remember. Let's say 2. For the sake of figuring it out. Oh, I have happiness right there. I need to improve that. Do I have a worker available anytime soon? Yeah, kinda. Alright. We do have 4 circus cities. That's really good.
So what I get for letting people skip.
I wonder about that sometimes too. It's tough to say that with everybody, but it doesn't look good to me. I told you Acqua didn't have enough units. We'll see. Maybe Tank had a bunch of units over there, I don't know. I mean, double growth in all of his cities as Liberty. I don't know. More than that cattle, I need this hill. And that hill. My capital needs production tiles so that it can work. So next turn I have to make the decision. Honor or patronage? Temple of Artemis gone? Huh. That makes Makes me want to do honor. I just don't see a late game being competitive with tank if I try for just a solid SimCity.
What the fuck?
Told you this guy played a little bit noobish last game. And I was questionable about having him in the game.
We should have. I know. I should have booted. I felt bad about it. We should have booted him for Shumi. I swear to God, every time like we try to be nice, like let people in a game, it ends. Like I feel like I'm just gonna be a dick about stuff from now on.
Right, let's go back that way. 70, 55 from this city next turn. All right. Oops. Okay. I should be working this tile for engineer, and that tile because it's better than this tile. Yeah, Aqua's losing now, the fight. Well, I gotta hope Ghostica's Capital carries him to be relevant to this game. I mean, the problem is he has no way to pressure tank. All he can do is pressure me. And I don't know. Yeah, no, took me a while to get past using that term too, Zach, because like I grew up using that as an insult, but I don't want that type of term used in my channel as a derogatory term. So, cheers for pointing that out, Sin. I just want to reiterate that is actually the will of the streamer on this one. This is what I want, so. Alright, what are we doing? Growing, that's what we're doing in this city. The rest of the freshwater tiles online as soon as we can. Okay. Yeah, thanks Zach, appreciate it, man. Thanks for understanding too. It's like so easy to not think about the impact that something like that has long term, and it's just I grew up using that term too as just a generic insult, nothing to do with actual sexual orientation. And then you kind of realize that you're doing long term damage by using that as a continued term, so just good not to do that. Alright, back to the Civ gameplay. We need happiness still. It's a bit of an issue. There's no real easy way for that. I can build Colosseums, I guess. It's just a lot of resources I don't really want to pay right now for such a weak happiness building. It's a building that costs upkeep and doesn't allow me to do it late game. Really be nice to have one dare happiness right now. Things like Notre Dame, it's already gone. Chichen Itza, already gone. And nothing else really available. I don't know. Probably gonna have to build a Colosseum in the capital after Temple of Artemis. Do I even want the shrine? Maybe I just go circus here. It's not good that we're second in hammers. We don't have a lot of hammers. We're golden aging, but we don't have a lot of hammers, so Not totally sure why we're second in hammers. Alright, I want to buy this tile. And I want to give it to the capital. Okay. Alright, that is 4 happiness coming online as soon as that silver's done. It's amazing how much getting same turned on Uluro changes our gameplay. Not getting first religion or second religion out of that, instead of getting no religion, having our nearest neighbor get first religion. Alright, Machu Picchu in this city. It's a greedy play, I'm glad it paid off for him. Let's work that tile. Go down this way and start on that farm in a moment. Do I need a mine in here? Not yet, I don't. Build a lumber mill there. Okay. Get a quarry there so I can build a stoneworks. 1 happiness on the stoneworks. Okay. Alright, Temple of Artemis will help with our growth. We're a little bit happiness shy, so it's not fantastic news. If we can do something, maybe I can ask for this religion. What does this religion do? Anything? It's a nice religion. Not the enhancer. The rest of it's good. Golden Age ends in 4 turns. And we had Grasp on Annoy. What did we just lose? We just grew twice and went unhappy. It's too bad. I think we just grew twice and didn't notice it. Alright. Alright, workshop done in here. Let's go to Coliseum. It's unfortunate but necessary. Farm down there. Oh, there's happiness right there next turn. Okay. Alright, university's a turn after. Purify does not seem overly concerned by this attack. Top manufactured goods this turn? Makes no sense at all. It's the Golden Age. $45 next turn. Alright. That was our spot. Yeah, they made peace. Acqua has no extra gain out of that. Tank.
And you get your scout out of here.
Okay. I can't delete it this turn because I've already moved it. But I can either move it or delete it next turn. Is fine.
It's fine.
Can I go northwest of Memphis? Will that be okay?
No. That's how I'm going around.
Okay, I can just delete it. It's fine. Do I have any Civ 5 guides? Yes. Yes, I do.
I'm gonna be in an irrelevant war for no fucking reason. It's so maddening.
What did he do? Grab one of your exploration settlers or something?
No, I was just he. Okay, so he scouted my land, and he said that he wasn't gonna do anything. So I let him scout my land, and he just kept the scout lingering around. So then when I embarked a settler, he stole.
It's pretty lame. No, you could kill him and take his lands. Is he any good at war?
He's got quite a few units, and Salvador is incredibly difficult to attack.
Alright. Well, I'm looking at a lot of things right now. Aqua is not in a good position to help with tank. He's going to be pretty much irrelevant, it sounds like, Aqua. And Ghostica, I don't think has enough food. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm not ready to give up or anything quite yet, but it's a little detrimental what I'm seeing from the lands in the demos. Okay. Alright, that should be 4 happiness. Okay, that helps a lot. We're still behind in happiness. Three turns though growth. Oh, I wanted to buy the sheep. There's the Reformation. Jesuit. Okay. Why did that make me start starving when I took it off? Oh, I took 2 tiles accidentally, that's why. I don't have a lot of faith generation though, I'm only getting 3 per turn. See. Okay. Alright, if we can keep up in happiness, maybe we can keep up in growth. If we can keep up in growth, maybe we can do something this game. Those demos for old Aqua. Do I have a trade route available soon? It's not a difficult city to attack particularly, nor is that city. It's kind of annoying, the city, more than anything else. He's planted 2 more cities. It's really going to be a question of hammers, isn't it? I like that Moscow hasn't been growing very much. I mean, it has amazing tiles, but he hasn't been growing it. I mean, I can see 10 amazing tiles, not counting his freshwater or any immediate horse tiles. And his pop city's only pop 9. That religion is scary though. It's a lot of power for him, a lot of growth from that religion. Have to see. Aqua's lands are pretty bad, yeah, but he didn't do a great job of utilizing them, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I think this settlement going to tank's a little sketchy. I would have liked to have seen more use of this river. It's his really only characteristic that's any good. I mean, he's got that same shit I do, right? With this dead land over there. He's coastal though, whereas I'm not, and I have a little bit more land to maneuver in than he does. I don't know. We both got pretty bad lands. Alright, work that. Finish this farm, unwork that, I guess. Work that. Go there. See, he's grown, it's fine. For the moment. Farm. University done. It's my capital, huh? Do I take a minute to get culture rolling, or do I take a minute and just assume? I mean, it's a while before I'm going to want to go to war yet. What are the next tech buildings I'm going to be having? Ironworks in 4 turns. This is not a terrible time to get guilds up. Maybe garden first. Okay. Think I can expect Tank to sit back and wonder spin? Maybe, but he loves his arty pushes too. His Foreign Legion arty pushes. The American unique unit is actually fairly decent. Especially if you're in a position where you don't have a lot of promotions, like you didn't get Alhambra and you don't have Brandenburg, stuff like that. The fact that it allows you to get the extra promotion is a pretty big deal. Gold returns in the shitter again, because I don't have markets in my cities. Just my capital. Be worth investing in some markets in my other cities if I ever have the time after universities, perhaps. Markets and barracks might be good. Actually, a mint in this city would be really good too. It has 6 gold from a mint. It has okay production. It ought to be able to afford that. I like that iron. It's 4 production tile as opposed to 2 I'm working. Needs to be a market in here somewhere. Probably after that Colosseum. I mean, we're only surviving right now because the circuses, and the circuses are just accidental. I didn't plan each city with a circus city. I mean, I planned each city trying to get horses in their borders, but it wasn't like I'm like, oh, I have 4 cities and 4 circus cities. It didn't even enter my mind. How did Filthy get Petra? I don't have Petra. Was the war going, Purify?
He has long swordsman already.
It's annoying. To run ads, guys. See in 6 seconds. Why that pikeman is there? Why is a pikeman there? Did I get rid of all my scouts? I guess I did. Gold. Return. Will I call your boss and tell him you're busy so you can't come in? No. You could just not pick up that phone. Might suit you better. Ugh, I don't want to wait 4 turns on my... ironworks. That was odd. Hey, Wedison. Wedison, it's a tough question, right? You're probably not micromanaging your cities all that well, and you're probably not dealing the timing correctly on the type of build you're doing. If you're struggling with science pre-turn 60 or pre-turn 90 or whatever it is we're looking at here. I mean, this game's okay. I mean, it's population driven, right? Science in this game is population driven. The more population you have, the more science you have. If your cities don't grow very much, or you plant them very late so they don't have a chance to grow very much, or you don't prioritize food tiles very highly, all those things will slow down your science. Right now I have half universities in my lands, actually a quarter universities, and I have civil service. And my cities are pretty... I have a decent amount of river in my empire, so civil service tiles are a lot of food. So part of what you're seeing is that, right? That kicking in. Alright, I need to improve this so I can build a forge. Let's get that mine going. Okay. Doesn't really matter what I do here. Mine is okay. Let's go build a farm on that tile. Scout done. Let's go to my ironworks. I want economics next. It's fine. No problem, Wedison. Are there any civs that you wish just weren't in the game? I don't know. It goes both ways, right? Some civs are really powerful, and you're like, man, I wish they weren't in there. I think boring civs are the ones that bother me. Not so much the powerful ones. Powerful ones have their own problems, right? But the civs that really bother me are the ones that are super boring to play. And there are some civs like that in the game right now. So yes, I guess I would prefer those weren't in the game. Right, next turn we need to work that tile. It's better than the tile we're working. Wish I would expand to this iron already. I guess the cattle is my preference and then iron. So. Am I taking Uluru with a Great General? That only works versus AI Jar Jar Binks, because as soon as if I were to waste a Great General taking Uluru, the first thing he's going to do is either war me or Great General it back, right? So that's not a strategy. And the other thing is Uluru is very much an early game wonder. 6 faith per turn isn't very much in the late game, but it's huge in the early game. So no, I would never General Uluru back. I actually have a game, one of my games I played a million years ago. I think I was India. I don't remember what my opponent was, but I had settled a city and I had Uluru in my city, and he generaled it, and he wasn't prepared for war at all. He just like dropped the general on it and thought like I was just gonna sit there and take that, so I killed him. And I mean, it's like, I mean that's the end result of doing something like that. You're declaring war when you do that, essentially. What civs are boring matter? Generic civs. Brazil's pretty boring at the moment. Maybe if I thought culture was a viable victory option right now, but I don't, because I think tourism is pretty bad right now, because I think there are some massive multipliers out there that can make it a little bit better, but for the large part, since culture is more important, players are prioritizing it more, which means that players have even more culture than they used to, which means it's even harder to get tourism victories. Yep, France is really boring. Alright, more universities coming out. We've spent so much money buying tiles this game. The hammers, it's really scary. We'd have to have a really significant tech lead to do anything. I'm not sure we're going to or have a tech lead. So let's think about this. He's got a shrine in all of his cities. He has piety, right? How many points in piety does he have? He's got 3 points in piety. So he absolutely has this one, which is 1 faith per. So that's... He may even have temples. Let's assume he doesn't have temple. It's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 twice is 14 for shrines. Plus another... What is it? 14. Plus another... 1 in his capital is 15. Plus the pagodas. Our pagodas currently 2 or 1. How do I find that out? It's currently 2. So that's another 2 each. What did I say? 15 plus another 7. Is that 7 twice? Yeah. Plus another 14. So we're looking at somewhere in the vicinity with no temples and basically no real cost to... Oh, I forgot this. So that was 29. We're sitting more than 35 faith per turn out of him, which isn't a lot. That still isn't a lot of faith per turn. But compared to my 3 per turn, it means he's going to be... That's going to be a resource he can actually spend. Now, he hasn't finished piety yet, but he will finish piety at some point. And then basically what culture becomes for him is... What faith becomes for him is culture, because he uses it for great profits and planting great profits. It becomes culture and gold. It's already science. Actually, he probably will be building temples because of this policy right here, which has 2 science per temple, and it's really good in a wide empire. I'm not actually convinced we're going to be ahead of him in science. And I can't attack him on equal footing because I'll lose. There's no way equal footing does anything with that. I was counting faith per turn better.